Hello everyone, I'm Anubhav Sapra from Delhi Food Walks. We are in Bhubaneswar, city of temples, exploring the street food here. Let's go and explore. We were joined by Nirali, a biker and a food enthusiast in Bhubaneswar. We started our Bhubaneswar food journey with the prasad at Anant Vasudeva temple in old town of Bhubaneswar. Indeed, a divine experience. We are deep inside the temple kitchen of Anant Vasudeva temple in Bhubaneswar. You can see how the food is cooked here on earthen pots on wood fire. The temple is easily accessible by all. One can also see the prasad preparations inside the temple kitchen and try them at Anand Bazaar. Anand Bazaar is a part of the temple complex where prasad can be purchased from different food stalls. This is the place where you get the Mahaprasad. All the stalls are selling the same dish. You can get it from any of the place and try it out. We have ordered some of the delicacies. We are going to try it just right now. Now we are going to try the Mahaprasad at Anand Vasudeva temple, and the food is served on this banana leaf. What do we have in the plate? Dal? Arad dal.
This is the
Parwal.
the gourd curry, and this is another saag.
Pasla saag.
So this is dahi pachudi. This is
Chana masala.
chana masala. This is the sweetened rice, and this is the ghee rice. All the food that you are seeing here is cooked without onion and garlic, and there is no mustard oil in it. It's all cooked in clarified butter and ghee. This is dahi pachori. That's yogurt with all dry fruits and fruits here, apple, date, cucumber. It's very refreshing. It was an incredible experience of trying the Mahaprasad at Anand Vasudeva temple here. This temple is easily accessible. You can come anytime after 10:30 and try the Mahaprasad here. There are many prasad stalls. You can purchase the prasad and try it out on a banana leaf. It's a highly recommended experience by Delhi Food Walk. In the afternoon, I was joined by Rohit Srivastava for lunch. We wanted to try a traditional Oriya meal at Orissa Hotel. We went to their new outlet in Chandrasekharpur and were joined by the owner Rajiv Rajveet for the lunch. Summer special pakala. I'm really excited with pakala. Everyone has recommended us to try pakala here. This is the proper authentic Oriya food experience we are having at Orissa Hotel. There are so many dishes on the table we have. I'll just take you quickly to all the dishes. This is mocha poda, then mutton kasa, prawns, papad, tomato chokha, bari chura, and the real food of Orissa, that's pakala. I'm really excited. This is the first time I'm going to try it. I'm very excited to try it. And there are different kinds of vegetables here. This is the tiger prawns, and then we have crab from Chilka Lake. There's the fermented rice. ये बनाते कैसे हैं इसको? बनाने का तरीका क्या है? कैसे बनाया जाता है?
दो वैरायटी का आता है, एक तो फर्मेंटेड आता है और एक जैसे कि फ्रेश पखाल जो बोलते हैं वो आता है। तो फर्मेंटेड जो है वो रात को बनते हैं, मतलब जैसे कि चावल हम बनाते हैं नॉर्मल प्रोसेस से चावल बनता है। चावल का जो पानी रहता है वो ऑलमोस्ट 80% उसको छान देते हैं, 20% उसको उसमें रहने देते हैं।
अच्छा।
फिर थोड़ा राइस जब कूल हो जाएगा उसमें पैन में ऐड कर देते हैं, तो रात भर वो फर्मेंटेशन के प्रोसेस में रहता है। इसमें हम आम का अदरक डालते हैं, पुदीना डालते हैं, ग्रीन चिली डालते हैं।
ये परफेक्ट इज अ परफेक्ट समर डिश। दिस इज मटन कासा।
दिस इज मटन, ड्राई मटन, थोड़ा डीप ग्रेवी में।
दैट्स द प्रॉन,
स्मैश प्रॉन।
कखरुपुला,
पम्पकिन फ्लावर।
pumpkin flour. So we have okra, bhindi, aloo gobi, Oriya style aloo chokha, then aloo and beans. Wow, there are so many options. There's a pan fried fish. There's a raw pan fried fish. There's a mix of rice flour, then urad dal. Both of them are soaked overnight, and then they are mixed together. They are dried under the sun,
Then they add different spices, onion, garlic, all of that. So very strong flavor of garlic in it. So this is the real food of India. You see, we have so much of variety. We have so much of variety in the regional cuisines here. You go from one state to other state, one city to other city, the food changes completely. So the proper way to end the meal is you drink this water. They call it Torani here. Wow. Thank you Rajiv bhai for an excellent experience. We have really had a good time. The best meal till now we had in Orissa was at this restaurant. If you want to have the real authentic Oriya food experience, you can come to this restaurant and have it. And I'm surely going to visit his restaurant in Delhi. And try it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. Interestingly, we also tried Bonvita Lassi at Arjun Tea Stall. This was a mix of yogurt, sugar, grated coconut and topped with Bonvita. Again, I'm going to try this at home as well. I will blend it and I'll add Bonvita and coconut. The same evening, we were warmly welcomed at Alka Jaina's home. A food blogger and a food photographer by profession, she made us taste wide and splendid array of Oriya pithas. So we are with Alka Jaina. She is a food blogger. She runs her Instagram page and she writes about lost recipes of Orissa as well. Her blog name is Culinary Express. So we are at her home. Thank you so much for having us, and we are going to try different kinds of pitha. You can see like she has made it especially for us. So can you explain us, like take us one by one to all the pithas which we have here?
Okay. Let me introduce you to this one. This is called Chitto Pitha.
Chitto Pitha.
Chitto Pitha.
What is the stuffing here?
We always put coconut and chena.
Chena. Okay.
Okay. This is very common.
Sweet.
Yes, sweet.
Sweet pitha.
And this is a steamed manda, white suklo manda we call it. Suklo means white, and manda is steamed cake. Okay. Right? It's steamed. So the stuffing you can see. Stuffing is curd and chana dal. Okay. I have put.
So let's try this also.
Kakra.
This kakra. We tried it in Berhampur as well. There's a sweet pitha. This stuffed with coconut.
We'll next move on to this one. This is called a Mua Pitha. Mua Pitha is nothing but a idli batter. Idli batter. Same proportion of idli batter. We steamed it with haldi, thoda sa adrak and green chili to make it not sweet. This is a savory version. So we steamed it like that, and after that, once it is steamed, we cut it like this and fry with a little bit of
mustard seeds
and this curry leaves.
So don't get confused with dhokla. This is not dhokla. What's the real name of this dish?
Mua Pitha.
Mua Pitha. This is rice and bidi. That's urad dal.
This is chunchi patra. You can see how delicate it is. See, this is Arisa Pitha. This is the influence of actually is mainly in our marriages. No marriage is complete without giving this to the bride. Okay. Like sending it up. We call it bhara. And Arisa Pitha is a taste of it's a TEST, taste of a cook. How well she is. Wow. That pago, we call it that pago. If it is not, it's broken actually. If you are not doing it, the softness will not come, and then it is fried. It's just chawal
and good. That's it.
It's made of the same batter: rice, urad dal, ginger, saunf, and coconut, grated coconut, and chunks of coconut and jaggery.
This is very nice. So we can see like there's so many varieties. I have never eaten so much of it. We make very simple variety of pitha at home. It's like steam. We stuff it with dal, and it's steamed pitha, which we call it pitha. But I haven't seen like this many different kinds of pitha anywhere. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you. Thank you. If you ask any local person for recommendations to eat in Bhubaneswar, the chances are highly that they will recommend you Lingraj Lassi shop in Shahid Nagar. What they do is at the bottom they add a layer of rabdi, then you have lassi, and they top it with coconut, cherries and raisins. So let's try it. Wow, this is really good. It's not that thick in consistency, but you can taste the rabdi in it. They have two different kinds of lassi here. In the normal lassi they add rabdi just once. In the special lassi they add rabdi twice. And then they top it with coconut, cherries and different dry fruits like raisins and cashews. So this is like a very interesting drink. I just tried it with a thick layer of rabri. It gives a very different texture to lassi.
Very close to the Lingraj Lassi shop, I tried the papri chaat at Maya Ram's chaat cart. The papri is layered with spicy mashed potatoes, save, onion, coconut, peanuts, coriander, sweet and spicy chutney. Another different take on chaat from North Indian style. No use of yogurt. The last stop of the day was Nimapara Sweets in Bapuji Nagar.
This is the kitchen of Nimapara Sweet Shop. Let's see how they make it. Chena pora isme hai. So this is like a pot. You can see like how the fresh chena poras are made here. So what you are seeing here, they are making fresh chena pora. Chena pora is just chena, that's cottage cheese with sugar, and they are burned from both the sides. From the top also you heat it, and from the bottom also you heat it, and it's burned. So that's why they call it pora. Pora means burn. That was an amazing experience here at Nimapara Sweets. We have learned how they make the sweets, especially the chena pora. Now I'm going to try it. So here we have 4 different kinds of sweets. We have Sara Puri, which is stuffed with dry fruits. We have chena jilli, chena, gajar, and chena pora.
In the morning, I was joined by a group of food enthusiasts from Bell the Belly food blog and Coffee Bites.
It's a beautiful morning in Bhubaneswar. We are here with the local group, Bell the Belly, Arindram, Arupa, Rudra, and Aditya.
The first stop was Shriram Tiffin Center near Ram Mandir. Here we tried puri dalma.
Wow. So this is a traditional breakfast of Bhubaneswar. We have got 2 puris, like big size puris with dalma. Dalma is basically dal cooked with mixed vegetables. There are different kinds of vegetables here. We have potatoes, then we have curry leaves, tomatoes, all different kinds of vegetables are here. So the preparation is quite simple. They cook dal and vegetables all together, they boil it, and then they are served with puri here. You can have it with rice or different combinations, but in the breakfast normally prefer it with puri. If you are in Bhubaneswar, you must come to this place. This shop is right next to the Ram Mandir. They call it Shri Ram Tiffin Center, and in the morning you get till up till 12 o'clock you get puri and dalma here. So highly recommended by Delhi Food Walk.
Next stop was Rabi Mausa's Bara shop in Unit 6 Ganga Nagar. Not for the faint-hearted, Rabi Mausa puts his bare hands in boiling oil to pick the baras.
हाथ नहीं जलता आपका?
हाँ नहीं जलता।
क्यों? हम डालेंगे हम डालें?
जले जाएगा।
तो आपका क्यों नहीं जल रहा?
हम जलेगा नहीं। 39 ईयर।
वैसे?
39 ईयर।
वाह।
बुझले? हम देसी मुर्गी है।
अच्छा।
अपना बॉयलर है।
ठीक। तो ये देसी मुर्गी में बॉयलर हूँ, तो मैं नहीं कर सकता, लेकिन देसी मुर्गी कर सकते हैं. So like this is a place where you can come for fresh badas, and he is Ravi Bhai. He has been doing it for past 39 years. So now we have ordered one plate of bada and ghugni here. The traditional way of eating is that you put this and dip it in the ghugni. Wow, this is amazing.
What I liked the most was his chena pora. In fact, the best I had in Odisha. Chena pora literally means burnt cottage cheese. I really liked the burnt outer skin of chena pora.
Wow. It gives a very good smoky flavor because it's burnt. So it's a very different texture. It's a highly recommended place in Bhubaneswar. You can come here and try the badas here. You can see him like how he does it. He has grown up doing it for past 39 years. He has been making badas, so he can't feel the heat. So please don't try this at home. But that's the way they make it here. And the badas are very fresh, very good. But in fact, more than bada, I like the chena pora. This was very good, excellent. Now let's go and try the next place. So finally we are trying chokoli, idli with aloo dum and ghugni. This is like a new combination. Every place you go in Odisha, the combination changes with chokoli. In Cuttack we tried chokoli with chutney and ghugni. Here they serve with aloo dum and ghugni. So let's try it out. This is a new combination. I've always tried idli with sambar but never with aloo dum. But it tastes good. Yeah. So you get it all over Odisha, this combination, or is it specific to
Now
this place?
this is picking up now.
Okay.
Earlier with Aloo-dum dahi vada, you find it anywhere and everywhere in
Yeah.
Odisha. But now idli for the past year or two, a few years, it has started.
Okay.
Picked up. So this is like our south meets east version.
Wow. The south meets east. Wow.
Have the chapli with the Aloo-dum. The Orias love aloo.
Yeah. With everything
Try
you
and
have aloo.
find nice combination with everything.
So if you are in Bhubaneswar, you can try this combination as well. Idli with aloo dum and ghugni.
The final stop was Chai Biscuit, a open bikers cafe where the tea is served in cooler, that is earthen cups. That's how we ended our food explorations in Bhubaneswar. We had an incredible experience exploring the street delicacies here. We'll be back with another episode on Odisha very soon. Till then, keep walking, keep exploring.